While unveiling the first details of WoW's next major patch, 11.2, Ghosts of Karesh, Blizzard mentioned that one of the bosses in the new raid would be a council-style fight with 3 demon hunters. Each of the demon hunter bosses has a pretty distinct style. There's Valerian Bloodwrath, who's dressed up to be your traditional DPS Havoc demon hunter, and Alyssa Darksorrow, who's kitted out as the tank spec Vengeance demon hunter. But the third boss, Adaris Duskblaze, he's not like any demon hunter we've seen before. This guy is voided out, and it's led people to believe that there's a third spec coming for DH. I think that's a pretty good bet to make, and here's 4 reasons why. 1, there's now precedent for Blizzard teasing new specs for existing classes in the game. The Sarkareth fight in Aberys teased abilities augmentation evokers would later receive. 2, demon hunters are the only class in the game with only 2 specs, including evokers, which are a newer class. 3, demon hunter is a class that's only available to elf races right now, specifically night elves and blood elves. And with Midnight on the horizon and Void being a major theme in that expansion, an expansion that we know wants to unite the elves, this might be a perfect time to allow Void elves and maybe even Nightborn to be demon hunters. 4, people might think this one's a stretch, but you know when I think would be a good time to consider introducing a new spec for demon hunters? Around or after Legion Remix, the rehash of the expansion that introduced the class in the first place. I've seen some people throw out some outlandish ideas on what this spec could be, a healer, a ranged demon hunter, and I get why people say that, but I also get why people say those feel unlikely. But those feeling unlikely doesn't mean no new spec. Tons of classes in WoW have multiple specs in the same attack range niche that just do different things. If you look at Adaris' abilities, a lot of them involve ticking damage and also debuffing, and while I think it's unlikely Blizzard introduces a full-on support spec like augmentation again, my current bet is that the new demon hunter spec ends up being more dot focused, like a void-coded assassination rogue, but with some enemy debuffing mixed in to give it unique flavor and a little team utility. Let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to subscribe for more Warcraft shorts.